And for us, like the real crux is not only was it the best-in-class visualization solution in our opinion, but also it goes further in terms of being able to action the data effectively and build that automation from a lot of tools they have built on top of it. And I guess for the next section, I'm just going to show some examples of the kind of things we do with Looker within the stack. So first up, let's go for the topic of user acquisition. But the top part here, we have like a standard ROAS view of our user acquisition ecosystem, which shows, quite simply on a week by week, the payback window of how long it takes for the spend to return in terms of IAP revenue and ad revenue. But where things really start to come alive is this table here, which is sort of further down the bottom of the dashboard, where in there we have per channel, so it's, per campaign, country, network, game, wherever we're putting different bids on. We can see the revenue, the spend we've had, the number of installs. We have a predictive LTV model we built within Looker, so we know right from when users first come in how much they're expected to be worth. We know how much we're currently bidding on the different channels on this, and from that we can get, of course, the return on investment, the predictive return on investment per install. And using that information in that last column there, you can see there's an action we've set up, which is either to increase a bid or decrease a bid. And that column actually has a button in it, which if you click on that action, it takes you to the place you need to go to change the bid. So this was pretty cool and allows us to sort of, rather than just viewing data, create actions from it. But this table here is actually a couple of years old already. I think as we scaled, found quickly that a fair amount of time was going into changing these bids, and we thought, why not automate this? So this was the next step towards automating these changing of bids according to this table. If you take this very thing, we've built out a tool we call BidBot, an internal sort of automated user acquisition tool. And what this does is it takes a very similar table, and then depending on the user acquisition network we're wanting to change bids on, if they have a bidding API, like your Facebooks or Googles of the world, we have a job set up in Heroku which reads from Looker and changes those bids automatically every night. A lot of networks don't have bidding APIs, so we can't automatically change the bids there. So for these ones, what we do is, again, it's sort of a really nice feature of Looker. You can get a table and create automatically a link from it that pipes data into a G Sheet. And having this ability to use G Sheet as a visualization for the data in Looker is pretty handy, as it means when we share this with the different account managers across different user acquisition networks, there's sort of 10 plus account managers who might change every month or so. We don't need to train them up in the usage of Looker or manage different logins for them. Everybody knows how to use a G Sheet. So this is kind of a really neat thing for us, and it's allowed us to really scale our user acquisition and not have to worry about optimizing the bids anymore. Everything just works automatically, and put focus instead on the user acquisition strategies such as creatives and targeting, etc.